tranny. She did not just call me a tranny. Oh my god!
Hello, people. Yes, that is a clip from 3 years ago of someone calling me a tranny over the phone from a no-caller ID number. And yes, that is me being gagged and actually shocked that that actually just happened. You might be thinking, Miles, who was that strange person on the phone that sounded like Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks harassing you? Why did they do this? What was the context? And I am here to tell you, even though I don't have all the answers because I still have no clue who the that was and why they did what they did. I have some theories and some conclusions I've made on my own that could possibly be true. So let's get into it, I guess. So to give some background, this happened about 3 years ago. So I was in year 9. Tough time for me. I had just come out. Basically, I came out that year, like halfway through the year, maybe. Changed my name in the register. Um, People were he/himming me if they liked me, she/herring me if I was being abused. All that business. But overall, I had a lot of ops. I had a lot of people out to get me at this time because obviously I was kind of a big target. There wasn't really another out trans person at my school, I'm pretty sure. I can't speak for my whole school because I don't... Stanley, intermission. What do you want, freak? I can't speak for my whole school because, like, I honestly, throughout my whole secondary school life, I only ever paid attention to the people in my year. So if there was some kind of drama or some kind of news in any other year group, I didn't know about it, okay? But I'm pretty sure I was the only out trans person that actually went and, like, changed their name and did everything and, like, fully came out. So obviously I got harassed for it. If you want to hear more about the harassment, I did make a video about my little secondary school experience, so you can watch it here. That'd be really sick. Plug. But TLDR, I was harassed, okay? So there was a lot of people that this could have been. I don't remember loads about the calls, if I'm being honest, because not only did this happen 3 years ago, that whole section of my life is just kind of a big blur because, like, a lot of things were going on. So honestly, I don't remember loads. All I remember is all I can know is the call that was recorded, that I recorded, which I'm not going to show you the full call because honestly it's embarrassing on my part because for some reason I was trying to act really tough, but I still had my little... I got Stitch. But I still had my little squeaky high-pitched voice, so I was just trying to, like, talk roadman, but it was really embarrassing because my voice sounded like a year 6, so it just wasn't really a good look. So I'm not going to play you everything, but obviously you saw the clip at the beginning of the video. I was called a slur. And the reason why it was so hard for me to actually figure out who this was, is not only was it from an unknown number, so obviously I couldn't trace it in literally anyway. It was also I just could not recognize the voice. I didn't know who the voice was. I didn't recognize it. It sounded like Alvin and the Chipmunk. I was like, why is Alvin and the Chipmunk harassing me? I don't know. However, they might have left me some little clues along the way, which is why I've kind of made up my mind of who it could have been. For some context, I have a friend from primary school, which I'm still friends with to this day, and back in the primary school era, they used their full name, and then when they went to secondary school, or like online, they mostly used a shortened version of their name. Also, this person did not go to my secondary school, so there was, like, quite literally no way of someone knowing this person unless they went to my primary school, if that makes sense. And on one of these calls, because I did answer, I think, the first few, and then after, when it got a little bit hectic, I just stopped replying because it just kind of got boring. But on one of these calls, they mentioned this friend by their full name. And that took me by surprise, and I started thinking in my brain, I was like, this could only be a small amount of people now, because there aren't that many people from my primary school that went to my secondary school. I think it was like 4 people, including me, or like 5, because it wasn't like the closest option. So I was, I had my little eyes set on these people, observing them. And then one day, one of my little suspects, a person that went to my primary school, that also went to my secondary school, comes up to me one day and says, "Oh, like, Miles, have you also been getting these strange calls? Like, I don't know who they are, like, da 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 da." And obviously I'm extremely suspicious. I'm like, "Are you sure it's not you? Like, yes, it's not you." And he's like, "No, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me." I'm like, okay, okay. But the only thing that didn't make me fully jump to it being this person was because the voice just did not match, and it was clear that it wasn't really a voice changer because you can kind of tell when someone's using a voice changer. Like, let's be honest. I'm sure this person would not have the finances to buy to get a really good voice changer, because let's be honest, if you're harassing someone for 2 weeks, calling them slurs, I don't think you have a job. So, also we were in year 9, so like, Another thing that was kind of suspicious about this person is that not long before, like maybe a few months, I gave them my number because we were like kind of friends. Not really, I don't know. But again, it just confused me because I was like, why would this person be harassing me? We never had any beef. They never bullied me. They were, I think, friendly with like some of the popular people that maybe had a hand in my little bullying situation, but not like in their group. So I don't. It just didn't add up to me. I was like, why would this person be putting this effort to harass me when, like, it just didn't make sense. So a few more calls came. I think I answered a few more that I did not record. However, they were pretty much the same. They just like speak nonsense to me. In the call that I recorded, they said something about how they're gonna eat my rats.
I'll eat your rats bit by bit.
Which, like, rest in peace, rats. Okay, all the 5 rats up in heaven right now. But yeah, because I had pet rats at the time. That is the context. Sorry. So it was just very strange. But I think one time I was with my friends at a park and they called me, and then we had like a conversation with them, and they were just kind of saying the same stupid stuff. So that kind of also gave me, that kind of cleared my friends from being this person, which, like, thank God it wasn't my friends, because that would be really f***ed up if that was my friends. But it was not my friends, it was no one like near me. So I don't know. And then at some point I just stopped like answering these calls because it just kind of stopped being entertaining. It was kind of just getting annoying. And that's when they would like spam call me, I think 20 times a day. If I got on my phone app and I set it to missed calls, if I set it to missed calls, it would just be whole thing in red. Fucking no caller ID, no caller ID, no caller ID, no caller ID. Just like pages and pages. So what did I do to stop this from happening? So after 2 weeks, I kind of just got sick of it, and I was like, this isn't even like funny anymore. Like, this is just kind of annoying. So I had to block all on like no caller ID numbers from even like being able to get through to call me. Like, I had to just block all of them. And then it stopped because obviously this person was too much of a puss to actually call me from their real number. So cool. Finished. No more issues. However, I never actually found out who it was, so it was kind of just bothered me for a while. I was like, I need closure. Like, who even was this? But then after like 2 years, I was like, whatever, they're not gonna come back. It's been 2 years. Or 1 year, I don't know. 1 or 2 years. However, I was wrong. I was deadly wrong. I did not get any more phone calls, at least from what I can remember. But, well, I guess I did, because I didn't realise I got one. But then I looked in my voicemails and I said I got a new voicemail, and it's a voicemail from an unknown number, I'm guessing a no caller ID perhaps. Probably. And it is a text-to-speech voice, again calling me a tranny. So, can we guess who it was? Probably the same fucking person. A whole 2 years later. Still obsessed with me. Crazy. I don't know. So obviously, like, I mean, it didn't really bother me. I just thought it was funny. I was like, no way you're still trying to reach me. You are crazy. You need help. You need psychological evaluations. I do have the voicemail, so here you go.
Can I get a rat, you tranny?
By the way, I'm only showing like a small section of that voicemail only because the rest of it is literally just silent. Like, there is nothing else. It's just that, and then it's like 5 more seconds of silence. So that's why I'm only showing that literally just like first few seconds, because they didn't say anything else after that. Or I guess the computer voice didn't say anything after that because they were too much of a puss to use their real voice. I don't know. But can someone help me figure out what the text-to-speech actually said? Like, I've listened to it a few times now, and even when I received it, I tried to listen to it a few times, and I physically cannot understand what they're trying to say to me. All I can make out is, can I get a blank, you tranny? What is the blank? Can someone please put it in the comments? Like, I genuinely don't know. Some like decoders. I don't know. Help me. And after that, I have not heard from them since. I'm pretty sure my no caller IDs are back on. They were able to call me, and I have not heard from them. So I guess they got bored. I don't know. But I'm also not good at answering my phone, so maybe I missed it. Also, I need to do a segment. I keep forgetting that I have social media, and my social media is always in my description. But just in case you forget, these are my TikTok, and this is my Instagram. Go follow me on there. I am so joyful on there. I do silly dances and I have fun. Also like and subscribe. Please, thank you, and comment a nice comment. I read all the comments. I swear I read all the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your time. And I will see you when I see you. Bye bye.